Welcome back to engVid. Today we are looking at a sentence construction that has gone a little bit wrong. We're looking at quite a simple phrase and we're finding ways of saying it A, correctly, and B, with lots of variation of vocabulary so that you're feeling confident that you can say things in the past tense, but also that you're using interesting vocabulary. Okay, apologies to the student whose phrase I have displayed up here for public consumption. You shall remain anonymous. I done that. No. Death. You have not done that. So this is a past participle here. Done. I done that. Done does not go on its own. You could say, I have done my homework, but I done that. No. So if you would like more information on this verb, then check out the other engVid video on the verb do and its past tense varieties. But what I'm going to be concentrating on and how we can say that you have finished something. Because what my student actually meant is, Benjamin, I have finished my homework. Okay? So how could they have said that? Let's see. What I have here are the 10 present tense verbs, and on the right hand side and this side we have their past participles. So accomplish, yeah, because do, to say, yeah, we want to avoid these really basic verbs and find more interesting ones. So to do, what he's saying is he's finished it. I accomplished, okay? An accomplishment, an accomplishment, I'll write that up here for you. An accomplishment, the noun, is where you've really achieved something. So to accomplish, yeah, you've achieved. You've done something really great. Okay? Accomplished. He also was really telling me that he had met a deadline. A deadline is you have to do this by this time and date. If you do it, that's great. Meet a deadline. Met a deadline. Yeah. You're dead if you don't cross the line having finished it. You're not really. Okay. To bring to fruition. So we've got a phrasal verb here. Fruit. Yeah. The idea of harvest. You bring it to fruition. Then there's going to be lots of grapes and bananas and apples. Yeah, we're all going to be sitting around like Greek gods. Brought to fruition would be the past tense. Do thoroughly. Okay, so thoroughly, carefully, fully. Yep, absolutely every detail has been fulfilled. I did it thoroughly would be in the past tense. To execute. No, we're not talking about killing something. Execute can be, often used in the legal world. To execute a will, to follow a plan. To execute a plan means to follow a plan. I executed, I did it well. Finish. Yeah, you're probably familiar with this verb already. Finished, regular, past tense. To get through. To get through means you go through. Yep, let's get through the tunnel. Imagine you're a car going through a mountain. You get through the tunnel when you are at the other end. Okay, I got through it would be the past tense. To put something to bed. If you put something to bed, you've got a baby, you put them to bed. I'm finished. My day's work is done. Feet up, glass of wine. Put something to bed, yeah, stays put in the past tense too. To sew something up. If you sew something up, yep, let's imagine we've got a hole here, I sew it up and it's all sort of finished and complete. You have something sewn up, to have something sewn up. Wind up. Now, a wind up would be like a practical joke on April Fool's Day, but to wind up, there's two meanings here. You can wind someone up by annoying them, but what we mean here, to wind something up means to finish it. Imagine you've got, you're fishing and you're winding winding in your reel, okay? To wind up, to wind it up, to finish it up. How do we use these past tense varieties of the verbs in sentence context? Something like this. I feel like I've accomplished something. If he said that, I'd be so much more happy than that. I'm pleased to say that I met the deadline. Okay? I'm pleased to say that. I'm pleased to say I met the deadline, or I have met the deadline. I have brought it to fruition. I have brought this project to fruition. This is the best that I can do. I did it thoroughly. I did it as thoroughly as I could. I have executed it to perfection. Okay, so this word gives quite a sort of precise feeling to it. I have executed it to perfection. I finished it earlier on. Okay, a simpler phrase there. It's complete. That completing happened earlier. I got through it earlier. I managed to get through it. I managed to get through it. Okay, I'll put that in there. So if I put managed, I managed, then this goes into the infinitive. I managed to get through it earlier. I have finally put it to bed. It being the homework. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's in bed, metaphorically. I've got it all sewn up. I've got it all sewn up. It's totally finished now. I've wound it all up. Okay, this doesn't sound particularly natural, so I've put it there just for your knowledge, but it doesn't sound sort of quite as natural as some of the other ones. Okay, we've got 10 ways of saying I've finished something. I hope that you can all take away some of these and put them into your usage. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.